say on my name? Put it up. What they say on my name? Put it up. What they say on my name? Put 'em up. Black sheep on the back streets can't attack me, cause I pack heat, turn a pack street. Greatest.
About the motivated Meechie. Want to get a part of his story, a brief history on him, and for him to share with you, put out his story to the world. So that's y'all know the unknown, the untold part of him, what success is. I want him to give us a definition of success, what it means to him today, what it meant to him a long time ago, and how has it progress, developed, or whatever, and where is he going, his past, present, and his future.
Definitely the future, man. How y'all doing? As he said, I'm known as Motivated Meech, but Demetrius Woods, whatever moniker you want to give it, but guarantee you, I'm gonna be known for the working man. That's a very good question, man. Success, what it used to mean, what it means now, because that's been an evolving thing in my life. It's been a dream, it's been a chase, and the definition has fortunately changed, giving me more motivation, but beginning, man, for me, success was just finding something to eat, being able to provide a different situation for my family. Coming from sheer poverty, man, we didn't have electricity, water, or something like that. It was up and down, so throughout the years and maturing and gaining wisdom and going through life, being blessed to do that, success has definitely changed, man. Just representing my culture, my community. Having 4 sons, success, man, is just being at peace. Success is being a good example. Success is finding something to live for and standing on that. And that's something I mean, man, motivated, that's success. If I wake up and I'm motivated, I ain't gotta have a dime or a dollar, but that's success, that fills my heart. So definitely it's changed over the time, man. And as you know, I come, the story get dark. Now we enjoying the bright parts of it, what you do when you persevere, go through some rough stuff, and change some stuff, man, switch it up. That's some of the hardest stuff to do, but yeah, that got me here. And now I'm a beacon of what you call success, man. And when you get grown, you realize it ain't got nothing to do with money.
Traumatized, then I lost Quaylen, it's like my brother died.
You on 9th and Broadway. That's big, man, that's epic. I want, how did this come about? Tell us how, what you're doing right now as far as business-wise, or, how did this whole establishment come into manifestation? To be on 9th and Broadway, it's big, and like I told you before it started, man, it resonates with me. Whenever I read it, I'm like, 9th and Broadway, it gotta really sink in, that's big.
Huge, man. For me, man, it was big from the beginning, even with my ability, and then financially, I was like, oh, hell no. The way we train, man, me coming up in the 80s and stuff, I was taught I was a slave, my descendants, never have nothing unless the government give me 40 acres of mule or something like that, man. That was all alone. When I figured out, man, put that work forward, man, I gained that confidence to finally do it. It took me like 3 months. I had the keys, and then they came with a lease, and I still wasn't ready. I was like, man, no, I can't understand. I ain't the bro, like you said, we couldn't do it. And then I was like, man, I gotta do it. I got a couple people gave me confidence, man. I jumped off the bridge, and then once starting to do it is when I realized, like you said, that level of success. And the people start letting you know, hey man, that's big. From a hustler standpoint, I was like, okay, it's gonna be much more big, this better, corner, this and that. But man, from the inspiration, from the hope that it gave to good, like you said, touch you, and I feel like whether you believe it or not, I know, right, I can't believe I'm here. I sat right in here and cried the day I got my license. Don't nobody know. I got a picture one day on the show. It's my worst day. And break that picture out because, like you said, it's big, man. City Hall right there. We right here. It ain't me right here. I'm right here. It's huge, man. And what we did is we was kind of forced to move out of the old essentials because we didn't want the rent increase that we did kind of the gentrification thing. You hear about the short man, how urban was moved out of downtown Columbia. And I started kind of feeling like that in my situation. So I came and negotiated a whole better situation. with a better price, and was able to do the work myself. So here we are looking like good money on the Broadway, the trip chance, and it seemed like it's working out for it.
I know, bro. I know, bro. Got the story there. You know what I'm saying? When you got this deck done. Hey, I ain't seen a gas station out here. Like I said, unless you don't have outside.
Yeah, but I get a lot of
You
inspiration.
give us a real urban feel, that cultural feel right here. And, you know what I'm saying? But it's also universal at the same time.
Well, I think that's one of my strengths too, man. How you say that feel is doing with my past being, you know, the decisions I made, the lifestyle I lived, it's all public. But being now that I make different decisions for my actions, my freedom, but I'm still the same person. I still represent the culture and the love of my culture. You know, and that's something I think that I'm learning that's amazing about people was being able to see somebody that could still stand on the culture and not make demonic or detrimental decisions toward the culture stream. You know, and I think that's kind of where God or whatever the zine may be are helping me tap into. Makes all this kind of overwhelming and it's a good look and feels good hope. For sure.
One more question before I get up out of here. I want to know, what would you tell the youth yesterday? If you can go back and you could talk to the youth 20 years ago, what would you tell? Well, I want to know, saying something from his future, because obviously it turned out for the best. But what would you tell the younger youth?
Yeah, man, that's been a conversation with myself that I done had, man, often, a few times a day. And, man, I know the young Meechie, not having a real strong father figure, home foundation. I was never taught how to be a man, how to gather that self-confidence. You know, when you're knocked down or when somebody calls you a name, you don't have to take it offensively. You know, but I was taught in my community, in the streets, that I had to be violent. I had to give retaliation immediately, or I was looked upon a certain way. As soon as I got in a fight or in trouble or shooting or whatever, somebody else did the same thing or something worse. So I just would advise a man to reevaluate the things that we're given and brought. Because a lot of times that's not correct, man. You know, the ingredients that I used to put into my life, first off, somebody was watching over me. I ain't here by luck or I'm the smartest that's rolling, you know, man, because I made some detrimental decisions. But one of my main things would be, if you don't, and we're not born with the right way, man, but be careful who your influences are. You know, sometimes we have a void or we have boredom and we'll latch on to the wrong thing in a minute, man. I mean, I've done it all, gang banging, all type of stuff, race stuff in prison, and none of that stuff was worth who I am today, but I finally found my self-worth. So that's what I would say, dig deep, find that self-worth to guide to a positive understanding, and it ain't gonna be perfect. But just like I figured through experience, when you get knocked down, when something don't go your way, figure out another way. It don't have to be the end of the world, and it's not, I guarantee you. I'm at 45 years, man, and I had a life sentence. You know, so I had to start looking at it, and this is a big thing I always tell people, accountability. If I never took accountability when I had that life sentence, and of course it was a lot of time, and now the governor agreed and we right here talking. But if I never took accountability and said I was in that car with that dope and I sold a lot more dope, I never would have had the clarity and the vision to first see how to write the appeal that freed me. And then beyond that, to get out here and take accountability and stand on my 10 and work the way I did to motivate our culture. So accountability, man, that's it. Just know that if you're going to do it, you got to stand on it wholeheartedly, man. And I'm telling you, a life sentence ain't worth standing on. I promise you'll want to give it back. So that, man, I would change and know the ingredients. If you put sugar in spaghetti, it's going to be sweet. If you leave it out, it's going to be a little tame. So know the ingredients that you're putting in your life, man. And you don't got to be my age to know that. You watch your mama cook. If she cook it wrong, it's going to be nasty. Put the right ingredients in your life, man.
In the past, tell them it's still fuck.